Hello and welcome back to We Who Are About to Die. And yeah, gotta say, having a huge amount of fun with the polearm. And we're gonna have to obviously repair the bardiche. Of course, I am looking for another polearm to use just in case something were to happen. For example, let's say that I don't have enough money to be able to repair. I know, that's a very rare thing, but you never know. Maybe that's going to happen at some point. Maybe one of my weapons is going to break, you know? Because we're going to be in a situation where that's just, yeah, not possible to repair or anything like that. Anyway, yeah, I think I have actually taken Extraordinary. Yes, I have actually taken Extraordinary. So that is going to make things a little bit difficult for me to get the golden frying pan. I actually wanted to get the golden frying pan. Hilariously enough, though, there is a shield pan here, which, in all intents and purposes, is actually amazing. And if I were going to do the Mr. Ordinary challenge, then I would probably try to get a hold of this. I would definitely try to get a hold of this. Now, that's probably what we're going to do in the next run. So if you're looking for something a little bit more unorthodox, because obviously playing polearms only, it's kind of giving us a decent array of options. I mean, for example, look at this. This is pretty crazy, right? Pretty good. Anyway, point is, Mr. Ordinary Run was suggested by one of my viewers, very kindly, providing, you know, pretty cool rule set, all things considered. And you may think, oh, it's what? Mr. Ordinary? What does that mean? Well, it just means you use ordinary equipment, and I think we could probably stretch it to adequate equipment as well, because you can see here that we have adequate on the shield pan, and I feel like adequate would probably allow us to expand the amount of things that we're able to wear. So hopefully the person that actually provided that is going to be okay with us using adequate equipment as well. I think they actually suggested using adequate equipment too. But yeah, obviously that is not for now. That is for the next run. But I'm going to be on the lookout for the golden frying pan, because we could actually turn that into our heirloom. So I'm thinking we'll probably try to do that. I'm obviously wearing some really good armor right now, so I don't really need to worry about pretty much anything, as you can see. Everything seems to be working really nicely for us, but I might try to re-roll a couple of things. There's another bardiche. Whoa, okay, that's actually super useful. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money for it. Technically, I could trade some fame, but I think we're pretty good as it is. I'd like to get another godly polearm or some other kind of polearm. I know there is another polearm available in the game that I would love to be able to use, just because I've never used it before. So I'm going to order some two-handed weapons. Let's take a look at my polearm skill at the moment. My polearm skill at the moment is 93. That's pretty incredible. That is pretty incredible. Okay, we're actually just going to take a look at the matches that we can do right now. Okay, they're all 1 versus 1s. All right. Well, Mazza is obviously available here. We're probably going to do this one, as I said before. We're probably going to do this one because I just generally want to get some favor with Mazza to try and prevent any possible negative effects that she might deem necessary to give us, you know. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to train or anything like that because I just want to get this done as soon as possible. And then what we're going to do is we will make our way into the next 1 versus many, because of course I want to try and get as many really difficult fights under our belt kind of early on, you know, kind of early on. Not too early, obviously, because early on you don't get that much in the way of reward, which is actually kind of, you know, to be expected, of course. And now let me see if I can actually do something here. Obviously, I'm going to have to be a bit careful about how I actually attack it. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This guy is going to do massive damage to me, so I'm just going to try and see if I can just hit him with the head of the axe as much as possible, and hopefully that's going to be enough. There we go. Actually, not too bad. It's some decent damage right there. Maybe we can actually do some more. Unfortunately, once again, he is going to be very annoying. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have trained. I don't know, maybe I should have trained, but I'm kind of thinking, yeah, you know what? I don't really want to do that because, all things considered, training right now is going to remove a lot of my stamina. It's going to make it much harder for me to achieve victory. Hilariously enough, I'm taking an absolute battering against this fella. He's doing so much damage to me, but thankfully, he has now perished, and we don't even need to worry about him any further. There we go. Alright, that was actually super, super easy as well. We did that in under a minute, surprisingly enough. The blacksmith has now repaired everything, which is wonderful. We're just going to do this because this just gives us favor with all patrons and max stamina increases, which is always wonderful. We want that as much as we possibly can. This is the polearm I was talking about. This is really quite amazing in my opinion. I think it's amazing at least. I could be wrong. Let's face it, I could be wrong. Never really used it before, but it looks fun. You know, it looks fun. And that's the only real reason why I'm even considering it. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to buy this. There we go. Just because I just want to try it out. That's it. I just want to try it out, see how it is, because this is one of the weapons that I was actually being attacked by in one of the previous fights. And it does so much damage. It really does. It does so much damage. Or at least I think it does a lot of damage. Anyway, let's just have a quick look here. Two-handed sword. Yeah, this sword's also really damaging, by the way. This sword is also amazing. I mean, as you can see. So maybe at some point I'll do like a two-handed only or something with zero armor on or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know whether unarmored runs are actually even possible. If you think about it, you know, is it actually possible? Because I'm just literally going to die almost instantly to these higher level opponents. Because you can see here, I literally just took damage, even though I was defending relatively well, not too badly. So yeah, those kinds of things are going to be a bit problematic. Anyway, we're just going to heal ourselves back up to full HP, just going to repair our weapons and so on. And I actually don't even need that much. I'm going to go for body armor, I suppose, and we're going to see if we can maybe get something from that. I obviously don't have a huge amount of money right now either, so we're just going to do a little bit of searching right here. I'm actually going to re-roll straight away, because these are just one versus manys. Actually, these are just many versus manys even. I actually want... What? Why is this such a... Wow, this is a really, really bad reward right there. It's because Maza is the patron of that. Oh yeah, we've got very little favor with either of these. Spoils to the victor, both of them. This is not very good for me at all, actually. This is pretty terrible. So I'm gonna go for Maza just purely for the fact that we have less favor with her, and I can also try to win within 3 minutes. Yes, okay. I actually cannot bet because I don't have enough money. So we're actually just gonna do a 40,000 trade. There we go, we got 15,000 now. Oh, okay. I might have gone a little bit overboard there, but oh well, never mind. That's absolutely fine. And we're going to get a nice little you know, betting pot right there, you know, make it quite nice. So yeah, we're just going to go and do spoils to the victor, decent amounts of fame. That's the reason why I love these classes or backstories so much more than the other ones, the ones that, you know, like for example, I like playing as the slave because it's super fun to try and work around the gold deficit. But sometimes it can really get you down, you know, it can really get you down because you think, oh, look at that, I just made 10,000 from that, you know, from that wonderful fight, you know, I won that really nicely, you know, don't have to really do too much there. I did take some damage, of course, but then you're gonna go to the Skolo and you're going to be like, oh, you just took, you know, massive amounts from me right there, which is really sad. So that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. And this is the reason why I absolutely love this weapon, by the way. I don't know whether you've noticed, but I can literally just stand at an incredible distance and basically not take any... Whoa, okay, yeah. Hello. Yeah, that fellow right there needs to die. He needs to die really fast, actually. My stamina... Wow. Did you see how much damage he did? You know, I feel like I want to do a... I want to do like a glass run. A glass run is basically what you would consider to be a run with weapons that have very low durability. Or at least that is what I just came up with on the fly just now. Obviously, not sure if that's even going to achieve anything, but I think it sounds cool, but I don't think it's going to be really that useful for one versus manys or something like that. Probably going to be pretty terrible for that, to be honest. But, you know, it's a fun idea, and this guy literally does so much damage. I actually feel like I might die here. Yeah. Oh, no, he lost it. He lost his weapon. Oh, he got killed by his friend. He got killed by his friend. That's absolutely fantastic. Yes, wonderful. Thank you so much for killing your friend, sir. That really, really helps me out. That is super nice of you. And now I can actually just do massive damage to this guy. We don't have to really worry about him too much. Unfortunately, because this is a polearm, I can only swing from the right side. So I have to rely on overheads as much as possible. Of course, me relying on overheads as well is kind of a bit difficult because, you know, you're going to need range. You need range with this particular weapon. So this is very much a weapon that you want to try and... I think probably you want to use this weapon in a... probably not in a one versus many situation. Probably in something else. There you go. We won within 3 minutes as far as I'm aware. And the bet did pay out, which is wonderful. And we got 22,000 fame. Pretty nice, yeah. So I'm going to have to get more with Alawara. I think that's probably going to help us out a little bit. Stamina regen. Yes, give me more stamina regen. Thank you very much. That is very, very useful. All right, let's swap this out because it is obviously... oh, apparently it's not damaged. Okay. So apparently in Spoils to the Victor, durability is not damaged at all. Okay, that's kind of interesting. All right, well, that's good to know. And we got some chest armor here, so let's actually just take a quick look. The only reason why I'm looking for chest armor right now is because it's starting to get to a point where I'm taking way too much damage. And I personally feel like I may want to get something that is just that little bit better when it comes to its protection value. So I'm thinking we're probably going to go for something... I don't really want to get the light scale armor, all things considered. I don't really want to get that. Even though it is 70% armor protection, it's really good. The fame multiplier is a lot less, which of course it is. But I'm looking for something a little bit different. I'm looking for maybe the Iron Cuirass. I think the Iron Cuirass would be really, really nice. But that is, again, a little bit of a dream. That's a dream that I'm going to be able to get one of those. Because, you know, it actually just appearing out of nowhere. Anyway, there is another godly polearm, as I said here, but I don't really need another weapon right now. We've got 3 weapons. That's perfectly fine to mix and match how we like. And I really want to find... Okay, wait a minute. Ah, no, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Can we get something a little better? No, it seems like we are having some big problems with that. Oh, these are actually really good in my opinion. These are actually really good. I'm gonna just swap these over right now because they have taken a battering and they do need to be repaired. So let's just do that real fast. And otherwise, oh, look at that, new item. Whoa, it's been a while since we've had a new item. Iron Greaves Right. Okay, yeah, we might want to buy these actually. Just purely for the fact that they give us so much more protection and they only reduce our stamina regen by 3%. So I'm probably just gonna purchase those and put them on over there. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Now we can just re-roll. Let's see if I can get the Iron Cuirass. I would like to be able to do that. I just don't want to spend all my fame re-rolling all the time. Because, obviously, if you know, it's really good to actually just have a bunch of fame that you can trade for money. Especially when most of the money does not get taken by the Skolo. This is actually a really nice chess piece. That's the reason why I wanted the Iron Cuirass, because the Bronze Cuirass is obviously slightly lower quality. So I'm thinking we're probably going to buy this. Even though, as I say, the fame multiplier is obviously fantastic on this. But I really just want extra protection, to be honest. That's all I'm really wanting right now. Anyway, we're just going to trade a bunch of fame here. We're going to trade 30,000 or something like that. And then we're going to heal ourselves. Obviously, I did take that into account. You know, don't worry. I'm not that much of an imbecile anymore where I'm going to forget to heal or something like that. We have exactly 10,000 gold. Look at that. Wow, that you don't see that every day, that's for sure. You certainly don't. All right, so that's perfectly fine. Let's have a look here. Oh, a 1 versus many and entourage. Okay. And entourage. Oh, we have a wild card. No, we're going to do the 1 versus many. This sounds like a much better idea. Alright, so can we win within 1 minute? I think we can, actually. I think we can win within 1 minute. So that is exactly what I'm going to try to do. We will try to win in 1 minute. I will try to... maybe I should order the... let's order some more body armor, because maybe I'll get the Iron Cuirass or something like that. But yeah, we're going to try and win within 1 minute. It's highly unlikely that that's going to be the case. We'll try and end with 100% public favor as well, which is highly unlikely, but... You never know. Maybe we're going to be lucky with it, and we'll just go straight on in. I'm using the BARDICHE because it is the highest damage weapon I have, and as long as I'm not fighting a huge array of enemies, and I'm talking about, you know, 5, 6, 7 enemies by myself, I should have a pretty decent time not destroying it with its low durability. I mean, generally it doesn't even have low durability, but, you know, when you're fighting against so many enemies, it does add up after a while. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. I actually do need to be pretty quick here, so gonna try to ow, okay. Yeah, that's not particularly good. The ragdolls go absolutely crazy sometimes. Certainly not something I want to see. Okay, his helmet has already gone, so that's really nice. 46, he's dead. He's dead, he's out of there. 46 damage we were able to do. Can you actually do some damage, sir? Can you actually do some damage? One of my friends, can you actually do some damage, please? Please, I want to win within a minute. Come on, let's have him win. Actually, let's have us win this. Oh, are you serious? Running away now? Come on now. Okay, here we go. You know, I have a bad feeling about this. My friends are not doing a very good job, unfortunately. I'm gonna need to do something here. Oh, I hit one of my own. That's great. Okay, that's great. Wonderful, wonderful. He's just blocking. Yeah, it's past a minute. Unfortunately, my friends... yes. Yeah, alright, alright. Well, it's fine. I technically could have probably won this pretty easily, but I was panicking a little bit, alright? I was panicking a little bit. That's kind of sad, but it's fine. You know, the bet is not the be-all and end-all, and now we're actually getting hits. Look at that. Now we're actually getting kills right there. Oh well, never mind. It happens. Nice damage right there. And can we actually do some damage from behind, please? My teammates always seem to be a little bit too passive. Not sure what's going on with that. They seem to be a bit too passive right now. As you can see, they're not actually attacking. I don't know why. They seem to just be kind of hanging back a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that's just a... I don't know. Maybe they're just being careful, you know? Oh, wait. What? Wait a minute. Did I... I didn't win within 1 minute, but so this must be one of the other bets that I took, right? Oh yeah, 100% public favor. Oh, okay, okay. I had 100% public favor. Okay, so at least I did one of the bets, so I guess that's all right. Yeah, yeah. Oh well. Kind of disappointed about that, but that's okay. You know, that's fine. We did a decent amount there. Anyway, let's have a look at my helmet. Everything's yeah, everything's looking pretty fine, actually, surprisingly enough. All right, so unfortunately, still did not get the iron cuirass here, so I'm just going to re-roll a couple of times. We have the BARDICHE again. I'm not seeing the golden frying pan either. I probably should have bought that before, which is kind of sad. Definitely should have bought that so that I'd actually have something. You know what I mean, for the next challenge run, just in case. But I'm getting the BARDICHE all the time here. There's actually a couple of adequate pieces of gear that I actually really like, but it does reduce your fame multiplier by a pretty significant margin. There's the iron cuirass right there. That's the one I was talking about. As you can see, it does give me 15% more protection, and it basically has the same exact stats as the bronze cuirass, but you can see also that it provides fame multiplier and hardened as well on top of that. So we're probably going to be purchasing that straight away, and I'm going to be selling this because even though it is a 50% multiplier, I'm pretty happy with the 2 chest pieces I have at the moment. So we're just going to kind of leave it like that. I'm also going to sell these, I think, and we're going to look for some better replacement for my right hand, for my right arm, and we're going to see how that goes. Hopefully it's going to go nicely. We're just going to organize those things a little bit better. Alright, so let me just heal myself real quick. There we go. We're back up to full HP. Let's do a little bit of repairing. And how are my stats doing? Yeah, so as you can see, we actually have 80 stamina, 96 polearm. That's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. And the maximum stamina that I believe we can get now is, I think, 225, or is it 250? I think it's 250. So do bear that in mind. So it's not 300 anymore, because it used to be 300 in the first iteration of the game. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Not too bad, not too bad. Anyway, I think I might get greater mending at some point when money is no longer an issue. Let's just see if there's another 1 versus many here. There's a many versus 1. There's a pit fight. There's a pit fight. Many versus many. I don't really want to do any of these, so I'm actually going to re-roll. Oh, look at that. We got 1 versus many. It is a luck of the draw, though. Yeah. It is a luck of the draw. That's actually... I think it's okay, actually. All things considered. I think we might actually be able to do it, because you could see here, look at my weapon skills. All of my weapon skills are actually not entirely bad, and all I need to do is, well, find a polearm, potentially. Just find a polearm, and then I might be able to win. Let me just reveal more about these guys. Yeah, they're not even that good. These guys, as you can see, are, you know, within my bracket, technically, for 1 versus many's, because you can see here that my level for that is actually 2 higher than my current level actually states, which is kind of hilarious. But anyway, 21,000. Let's see what the bets are. Wow, yeah, none of this is actually going to happen apart from the 200 damage, I assume. Survive with 90% health. Highly unlikely I'll do it. I'm gonna bet on it anyway, because we're gonna get 21,000 as it is. So it's highly likely, you know, that maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to prevent ourselves from taking significant damage. Yes, significant damage. I know, I know. Anyway, this is actually one of the most wonderful arenas that we can do for this kind of trait for the arena. And I'm thinking I'll pick up that blunt weapon over there. And this shield. This shield? Yeah, I guess this shield and this blunt weapon right here. This should be fine. I mean, I technically should be absolutely able to win this with very minimal effort. But it's me. You know, it's me. And generally, I don't have huge amounts of skill in the other weapon types. So it is going to be a little bit of a trial and error kind of thing going on here. Because, you know, my character is just not that good at these weapons. But it's okay. I could use a staff as well if I wanted to, you know, generally if I wanted to, you know, continue with the polearm only, but staff is very, I think it's going to take me literally like, what? Probably not even 10 minutes. It's probably going to take me even longer to be able to win if I just use a staff. You know, it's going to be terrible and not very fun for anyone involved, so that's the reason why I'm not doing that. Anyway, let me see if I can do some damage to these guys. Let me see if I can actually just prevent myself from getting cornered here. But you can see here that my chest armor, my new chest armor, is actually preventing me from taking pretty good damage. So I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Now, if I can just remove all of their helmets, or in general just do damage, then I will be very pleased. Okay, this shield was actually a good choice, I believe. Seems to be nice. And we're hitting people for a little bit of damage each time. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing a massive amount, just purely for the fact that, you know, once again, I just don't have a huge amount of skill in maces. But as I am quite confident with maces, I'm actually doing all right with them. As you can see, we're getting a couple of kills now, not too bad. And there he is. Okay, we're done. Fantastic. Not too bad. We did get a decent-ish amount of public favor, which is not too bad. And I don't... It wasn't supposed to the victor, right? No, I don't think it was. Anyway, the point is, we're done. And that was actually much easier than anticipated. There you go. 47,000 fame, 21,000 gold. Really, really nice. And all bracket levels have now increased. Two-handed mace skill or dashing skill. I might go for dashing skill because I'm not going to be using two-handed maces unless we go into luck of the draw, of course. We're not going to be spending 3,000 gold for 6,000 fame. Don't see the point in that, really. Anyway, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we get here. All right, we're not getting that lucky with the potential replacements for my right arm here. As you can see, it is reducing in duration. Or at the very least, it is reducing in durability. So let me see. Can I actually get something that can replace it? I just need to be lucky. I mean, look at this. I've got another one of these, which is pretty hilarious. Anyway, I'm going to actually swap these over. These things don't have a huge amount of durability, so you kind of do need to keep a bit of an eye on them. There's the shield pan, but unfortunately not the golden frying pan. I think it's going to be almost unlikely now for me to get the golden frying pan, which is going to make things even harder for me when I start the next run, but I guess if you want to see a challenge, then, well, that's probably where you're going to see it, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let me just continue re-rolling here. Let me see if I can find something. I'm looking for right. I'm looking for a right arm armor right now. So if I can find that, I will be very, very pleased. But I am not getting lucky right now. Bardiche? Two bardiches, in actual fact. Two bardiches. That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, that's obviously not going to help me that much. Maybe, no. I don't think I want another helmet. Ooh, fantastic! Fine, I found it. Great. That is wonderful. All right, so that is absolutely perfect. That means that I can basically just heal everything. Gonna order some more stuff because you never know. Maybe I'm gonna need something there. And we're gonna go finally for greater mending. We have all the Skolo upgrades right now. And yeah, as you can see, we actually didn't get too bad one-handed mace skill, but actually pretty decent. And we have almost 97 polearm skill, which is actually pretty amazing. Anyway, Aluora is not doing so well with us, so I'm actually wondering whether I should purchase some bribes with her. Like, you know, I don't know whether we should do that, or whether we should just continue doing one versus manys or something like that. This is a wild card right here. Not a big fan of the wild card, I gotta say, although it is Entourage, and it is Joradus. That's the main problem. If it's Joradus, I'm not that inclined to do it, because, let's face it, I don't really need favor with him. I need favor with other people. So I think what I'm actually going to do is we're going to re-roll, hopefully get one versus many. No, we got a pit fight right there. One versus one. Yeah, okay. The pit fight might actually be fun, because it's Entourage, and it's pretty quick, as you can see, but it is Joradus once again, which I said already that is not something I want to do. So we could do the one versus many. I mean, many versus many, that is. This is pretty good too, this pit fight, but it doesn't have anything that I really want. Although, is it anyone that we want to... No, we're going to go for Aluora here, and we'll try to win with 80% health, I guess. 80% health and dealing 400 damage. Don't think that's going to work. No, I don't think that's going to work. Because we're going in with luck of the draw. This is luck of the draw, so... we have no weapon, once again, no weapon we're taking in right here. But I am actually going to be changing my Bardiche because it does need to be repaired a little bit. So we're just going to allow it to get repaired, and then I'll be equipping it back when we go into the next fight. So here we go. Many versus many. Only 2 versus 2. Should be pretty simple. And yeah, hopefully we'll get into some harder battles relatively soon. Because obviously, with the Bardiche, I feel like I can actually do a lot of damage, you know, a lot of damage. We've seen it, you know, 40 damage here and there. I think that's actually kind of incredible. Anyway, let me just pick this up. Thank you very much. Oh, you picked up my... Ugh, that is annoying of you, sir. That is very annoying of you. Oh, well, never mind. It's absolutely fine, because I can just bash this guy in the face. He has nothing on me, and he is out of there very, very soon, actually, which is pretty hilarious. Boom. He is done. That was probably one of the quickest kills that I've ever seen, apart from at the very start of the game, of course. If we could just take off his helmet, that would be wonderful, but yeah, we're just going to continue going for the overheads and things like that, and obviously weapon speed, take that into account too. Obviously, bear in mind, you can dash, right? You can actually dash to increase your weapon speed at the point of impact. But that's the problem. You got to be skillful. You got to be skillful to do that kind of thing. And for me, I don't think I'm that skillful for it, unfortunately. I think I might be able to with a bunch more practice, but it tends to use a lot of my energy, a lot of my stamina, and as a result, it's a bit too detrimental for my liking for the payoff, because I'm obviously not doing it properly, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're just going to put these things back on here, and I'm going to be using my Bardiche once again. And we're just going to re-roll a little bit, because I'd like to see if I can find the golden frying pan. Give me one of those, please. Okay, I actually need some... Do I actually need another iron cuirass? It might be an idea for me to get a spare one. Yeah, I'm not sure about that actually right now. I guess I could, because I could just sell this. I'm not going to sell this right now, obviously, because the refund rate is only 30%, so we're not going to do that. But I'm still looking for that golden frying pan. We've got a small hammer here, right here. Might be using that in the future, but look at the range. The range of that is absolutely terrible. With Mr. Ordinary, that is. That is the Mr. Ordinary run. Otherwise, apart from that, we're just going to continue looking. Going to re-roll a couple of extra times just to see if I can find the golden frying pan, but as I say, I feel like that was pretty lucky that I actually got that, and I probably should have just purchased it just for the sake of having it, to be honest, rather than re-rolling it. That was my bad. So, yeah, that's kind of sad, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to come across it sometime in the future, but I just have no idea when, which is going to be sad. Oh well, never mind. Let's just repair some stuff. Make sure everything's getting repaired. I'm actually going to swap this out so that the other one can get repaired as well. I think I might need some better left boots. Yeah, I might need some better left boots. So I'm probably going to do something about that soon-ish. But not right now. Not right now. I don't really think I need that. Alright, so many versus many, 1 versus 1, many versus many. This is for Mazza right here. What's this? This is just a 1 versus 1. Okay, that's interesting. This is for Aluora as well. Alright. I don't really like any of these, but unfortunately I can't re-roll for free, which is kind of sad. I would have liked to have been able to do that, but yeah, I can't really do that at the moment. So, survive with 100% health. There's no way. I don't think. There's no way for me to do that, but I will do the 1 versus 1. So, we'll try that out, and we'll see what we can do. Obviously, I am using the Bardiche this time. I don't think it is luck of the draw. It's nothing like that, right? No, I don't think it is anything like that. Even if it was, this is a great arena for it, because there are just so many options on the floor. You can literally just pick up whatever you want, and it's amazing. So if you ever see something, if you're playing alongside me, or if you're thinking about playing, if you see the Linoleum Theater arena and the developer hasn't changed the amount of stuff that actually spawns, then you're going to have an amazing time here, because you can literally just go here, pick up a weapon super easily, and then you can just go to town. And that guy is dead. Yeah, that was very, very fast, as you can see. Look at the overhead, I've got the sweet spot now, you see. I've got the sweet spot with the Bardiche, and I know exactly where to kind of, hold my position. I actually didn't even take any damage, so I could have technically taken that bet, hilariously enough. But, you know me, I kind of wanted to be a little bit careful about it. Anyway, we're going to, I don't even know, donate 1,000, and we're going to gain some favor and some fame and all that stuff, because I actually don't need a physician right now, because I took 0 damage. Amazing, isn't it? Yes. Anyway, let me see if I can get some left pair of boots. That is what I'm looking for. Golden Wreath actually seems pretty cool, actually. That would be a pretty amazing thing to have for the Mr. Ordinary run, and I'm actually really, really pleased to see that it's an adequate quality. So, unfortunately, that's not going to be something that I'll take right now, because I'm obviously looking for the golden frying pan, but it's definitely something that I am looking forward to using, or trying to use at least. So, let's just see here. I need left boots, not right boots. Yeah, certainly not right boots. We're actually doing fine with that. Oh, we got these, but these are terrible. Yeah, no, not going to be doing anything with those. Yeah, left boots. Okay, I'm just trying to remind myself. Ah, here we go. This is actually rather nice. All right, yeah. So we're probably going to just be buying these straight up, And there we go, just selling those. Even though the refund is only 40%, I don't really mind, because I just wanted to have a little bit of extra space in my inventory, just in case I needed it. You know, because you never know, maybe I'm going to come across the golden frying pan or something like that, and then I have the space already. Yeah, seems like we're actually not getting anything, which is kind of sad. Yeah, we're not really getting anything there, so that is unfortunate, but that's fine. We're just going to repair ourselves. I'm basically just repairing as a matter of course at this point, because, yeah, it is 1,000 gold, but there's always something that needs repairing, most of the time at least. None of this needs repairing, of course. The helmet might need repairing, so I'm just going to swap the helmet out for a real quick second. And apart from that, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we can do. Okay, 1 versus 1s, 1 versus 1s, 1 versus 1s. Many versus many. Wow, okay. None of this is looking particularly appetizing, to be honest. No, none of this is looking particularly good. I'm going to re-roll straight away. Gonna have a look here. Many versus many. No, many versus many. Ah, 1 versus many. And this is entourage and luck of the draw and insurance. This is hilarious. Okay, yeah, we're going to be doing this straight away. Okay, so win within 3 minutes. I think we could probably do that. 300 damage, all that. Yeah, we're going to take absolutely every single thing right here. And it is entourage, so do bear that in mind. We're going to have 2 people helping us. I hope this is the Linoleum Theater. I actually didn't see whether it was. Oh. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Look, there's a polearm. There's actually a polearm on the floor right there. I would love to pick up that polearm. Can I rush over to that really, really fast? There we go. I got it. Woohoo, yes. Oh, I am excited now. I am excited about this round. Oh, yes. Look at the damage. Look at that damage that I just did right there. Oh, I am excited about this. Okay, this is wonderful. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is what I like. This is what I like. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm getting a little bit overzealous here because I'm just excited. But, yeah, we're going to kill this guy now. Or very, very close to killing him. I just need some little bit of stamina. Just need a little bit of stamina. Maybe I'm going to be able to get it. There we go. He's dead. He's out of there. And then we're hopefully going to be able to deal some more damage to this guy as well. Yes. Okay. Good damage, but nothing amazing. Unfortunately, my own forces are getting absolutely murdered here, which is really, really bad. I actually should take the time to regenerate my stamina because my guy is actually still alive right now. Let's actually just try and help him out a little bit here. Nice damage. Unfortunately, not really helping me that much. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Yes, unfortunate. That's fine though. That's okay. I wasn't expecting them to live that long, and considering I've done some pretty okay damage, I would say that I could have done better, definitely. But we're fine. We're fine right now. I don't think we have to worry too much. And as you can see, these guys are literally they are just killing each other right now, which is absolutely perfect. And they have terrible weapons as well, which is making things much, much easier for us. Oh, what's this? Haha, is this a two-handed mace or is this a polearm? I'm actually not entirely sure. Oh, that was some good damage though. I'm liking it. Oh, I'm liking it. Okay, hello. Yes, this is surprisingly good damage. What? Is this a two-handed mace or is this a polearm? I think this is a two-handed mace, isn't it? It must be, right? I think it is. Well, whatever the case, yeah, we're just doing amazing damage right now. And he actually killed his friend, which is absolutely perfect. So we're just going to murder him too. There you go. And it was indeed a two-handed mace. Fantastic. I actually don't even know whether we got all of the bets done or anything like that, but I don't really care. There we go. We got 2 of the bets done. All right, that's absolutely fine. I don't even know what other bets we really took, but there you go. 68,000 almost in fame, which is very nice. And let's see what else we get here. One-handed mace skill, or yeah, we're just going to go for this because one-handed mace is not something that I'm really going to be using that often, so don't really need to worry about that. Some more flexibility, 3 free shop rerolls. That sounds pretty fun, even though I don't really need that, of course. Let's take a quick look here. So yeah, that two-handed mace was actually a lot of fun, so definitely should look out for that in the future. Really, really fun to use. 30% refund once again. I'm getting pretty unlucky with the refunds because I'd actually like to refund one of my one of my pieces right here, the bronze cuirass. I'd like to refund that, but it doesn't seem to really be happening right now, which is kind of sad. But oh well, never mind. Doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, my Bardiche is still in really great condition, so I actually don't even need to do anything with that. And technically, I have 135,000 fame. So I could do an amazing amount here. I could literally do whatever I wanted to be honest. So let's actually have a look. 70,000. Boom. 28,000 gold. All right. Let's give Aluora. Right. Wait a minute. Yeah. She's the lowest. So let's give her 15,000. And let's just assess. Oh, really? It's only 50. Really? It's only. Oh, okay. I thought there was more of a chance to get more favor than that if I actually gave her more. So what about 5,000? Okay, so 5,000 isn't going to do it. But what about 10,000? Yeah, 10,000 is probably the limit. So we're just going to do that. There we go. Favor with them is now 58, which is actually fantastic. This week you cannot bribe Aluora again. That's absolutely fine because I can actually just bribe Mazza now as well, and she's going to do the same thing. So there we go. Boom, 66. And yeah, look at that. That is wonderful. Jorados is obviously maxed out. Valerius, I mean, technically we could do Valerius too because I just have so much cash. So let's do him too, and he's at 95, which is absolutely crazy. Let's go for some more body armor, even though I probably should be going for one-handed, to be honest, all things considered, shouldn't I? Oh well, never mind. Okay, I'll do that in the next week or something like that. Okay, many versus many. 1 versus many is looking pretty good. Pit fight, yeah, not looking particularly good about that. Yeah, we're going to do this one. This is the Linoleum Theater, but we're not going to have entourage or anything like that. Win within 4 minutes? Yeah, I think I can probably win within 4 minutes. What about surviving with 80% health? Do you think I can do that? Well, I'll try it. Why not? Let's have some fun with that. And we're going to obviously increase Aluora's influence with us, or favor with us, and that's obviously going to be great. Because then she's just going to give us better rewards in general. And she's actually at 58% right now because of the bribery. And bear in mind that I'm able to do the bribery so easily because I am a criminal backstory. So if you didn't know that, then, well, there you go. Being the criminal actually does make a huge difference in regards to the amount of favor that you can get with your patrons. But obviously, bear in mind that that is only obviously possible later on because you can't really do too much when it comes to that early because it is just that expensive. Okay, I've got to be real careful here actually. My Bardiche is very good and I'm actually okay at using it, surprisingly enough actually, but the main problem that I'm going to have right now is the fact that I have to keep range. Range is a pretty big deal here, as you can see. I'm doing some damage. It is getting a little bit blocked by the shields. And I can't keep in the sweet spot. That's the main problem, because the AI is being quite aggressive on this particular map. So I just have to be a bit careful. As you can see, when they bump into me as well, that also makes a huge difference to my ragdoll, because I don't know whether you noticed, but my character's model actually recoils a little bit from the bump, and it actually makes things much more difficult for me. Yeah, I really need to get some stamina back, so I'm actually going to try and do that if I can. Okay, here we go. We're fine. Nice, he's dead. 50 damage. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. He does so much damage when you just literally hit an unarmored piece of the body. It's absolutely amazing. 45 damage right there. There you go, 44 damage to end it. Very nice indeed. We got 100 public favor at the very end there. I don't even know whether I was able to fulfill all the bets, but again, not something I'm really caring about. Generally, those bets are just in case, you know what I mean? They're just in case. They're just kind of giving me a little bit of a bonus and just trying my hardest to kind of get myself the most profit possible. And there you go. That was actually pretty decent. Not too bad. Alright, so my shop order is ready, but of course that is not necessarily what I want any further. So we're going to actually try to get the golden frying pan from now on. As you can see, my left pauldrons are actually almost destroyed, so I will be replacing those. And I do need, as you can see, some left shoes, actually, surprisingly enough, to replace the ones that I currently have. At least, possibly a good idea to do that. And I think I might just exchange my my chest piece as well, just to make sure that we're getting good value out of all of this. And yeah, that seems pretty good. So yeah, my Bardiche is obviously pretty damaged right now, so we're just going to go ahead and just repair that as much as we possibly can. And how are we doing in terms of money? Yeah, pretty good actually, 54,000. So technically what I can do right now is I can bribe Mazza once again. So we're just going to bribe Mazza with 10,000. I think that's probably going to be enough to get her. Yeah, there we go. That is enough to get her some decent favor there. And we can also bribe Aliwara too, so technically we can just go ahead straight away, boom, just do that. And yeah, so Mazza is at 76%. Technically we are almost at the ability to be able to you know, get absolution for the criminal backstory, and technically we could do that, you know, if we wanted to, we could do that anytime. So actually let me know how far you want me to go with this, because you never know, maybe it's going to go a little bit further, because we do actually have a weapon. But I'm kind of thinking we'll probably end at around the same time, which is probably going to be around God of Blood, because around Prime Aspired, past Prime Aspired, I think Ascended just takes too long. I think it might take too long, and as a result, it's going to turn into a bit of a grind. That's all I'm talking about. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.